you can now support this channel on Patreon. Warning, this video is for comedy purposes only, and as such, should not be taken too seriously. How do you know? You weren't even there until the very end when they'd already beaten him to a pulp. Does he know how each of them came seconds away from dying several times? Boku no Hero Academia has rarely ever suffered from the ancient curse of the saying someone's name instead of talking normally cliché, but it's times like this that it must be careful as what he's saying doesn't fit all too well. I mean, All Might. Expect more from him. All Might? What? Oh, no, it's just you said expect more from All Might. Yeah. So why say his name? All Might? What the f*** is wrong with you all of a sudden? Oh, sorry, nothing. I'll be on my way then. Alright, kid. Take care. All Might? Fuck! Wow, he certainly never got far during that internal monologue, eh? I know there are a ton of huge Bakugo fans out there in the world who rush to defend him every time I sin him for something, and I do honestly like the lad. But it should be pointed out that during the course of the last 2 seasons, Bakugo has literally made more threats to kill people than every single villain combined. Yeah, chew on that one for a little while.
でもさ、確かに怖いけどさ、おしろ動画見た？動画ってヒーロー殺しの？
No.
改めてヒーローへの道を俺は歩む。
Wouldn't this statement be seen as strange though? I mean, considering the official story is that the 3 of them ran across Stain and then got saved by Endeavor. So basically what I'm saying is that no one else other than Deku and Todoroki actually know how either fell from the path of becoming a hero in the first place.
もちろん建物の被害は最小限にな。
Why did these 2 walk behind All Might during this speech? By the way, before you answer in the comments, please note that only the dude with the tail actually went in the first group taking part in the race. We never see a single camera in the entire place, yet it would seem there's a ton since they're capturing the wannabe heroes' every move. Boobs.
One for All はもともとある一つの個性から派生したものだ。
Yes, Deku, that's what he said. Come on, my dude, keep up!
試験勉強に加えて体力面でも万全に準備。ああ、ごめん。
This douchebag just has to have wine in a glass for lunch, eh?
あとは八百万に勉強を教えてもらえば期末はクリアだ。これで林間合宿バッチリだ。
2 people say the exact same thing at the exact same time and even in the exact same tones cliché.
爆王、思った以上にこじれてんな。
At long f***ing last, a teacher finally notices Bakugo's behavior and is reporting on it. Only took 15 bloody years, smashed furniture, death threats, and pushing suicidal thoughts on Deku to make something happen.
残念！諸事情があって、今回から内容を変更しちゃうのさ。
校長先生！
Why was he in there?
諸君らにはこれから2人1組で、ここにいる教師1人と戦闘を行ってもらう。生方と？
No.
で、相手は私が。
So to be clear, he was just listening in and getting ready to time his entrance for visual effect? Right?
そもそもロボは入学試験という場で人に危害を加えるのかとのクレームを回避するため。
Jesus, if robots were being used to prevent that from happening, what the f*** were they using before?
なんか戦闘訓練と似てんな。
本当に逃げてもいいんですか？
No, they just said it to cheat and confuse you for no reason and it makes no sense, so don't ask such a stupid question.
佐藤力道、個性シュガードープ。
The downside to his quirk, early onset diabetes.
加えろ、ダークシャドウ。明
Telling her you're throwing her whilst throwing her renders telling her kind of pointless, as she'd know she's being thrown whilst flying through the air. In that case, why did he bother to tell her he was throwing her in the first place?
多少強引だが時間をかけなかったこと、とっさの起点で仲間を脱出させたこと。
So, what the f*** is this dude's quirk anyway? The fact that he built an alien-style digger?
脱出ゲートまであとどのくらい？もっと最短ルートがあるのでは？轟さんは無事？これでいい？
Beeb's view is necessary to build tension?
なんだこれ。先行だ。
No.
けど、私にはお茶子ちゃんが偶然手を離したように見えたけど。
I know it fits the story, but would there really be a noticeable difference between letting go on purpose and letting go by accident?
本当に？
ええ、手を離す直前、青山ちゃんと何を話してたのかしら。
I guess about a strategy would be the obvious answer to the question based on what they know at that point in time. Literally doing something which could cause the death of your students.
当たりさ。
校長先生が重機に乗っているのか。
He's operating it, Ida. It's not a motorcycle, is it?
それも高度な計算によって導き出された。
どこをどう壊せばどう連鎖していくか。
Honestly, I expected more from the Pooh Bear principal. He's seemingly useless unless he has a large piece of equipment to smash it with. If he's caught in a dark alleyway and forced to fight, he's going to be thinking like, I bet he's going to stab me with his right hand, now! And then just get shot in the face. Pooh Beargasm. Like seriously, this could have killed them so easily if they made a wrong move, or tripped and fell, or even fucking sneezed and blinked for a moment and died in the process. I don't think that was very well explained here, and I don't think it's solid reasoning to just say, well, no doubt he's thought of every eventuality that could occur, because that's impossible.
取り使って先生を襲わせたりできないの？
Why he doesn't just speak here is never explained.
遊泳合格？
But as a woman, you're disgusted by him? It still amazes me how this kid who looks like he's wearing a fucking diaper all the time actually managed to get into UA in the first bloody place. So to be clear, there's a camera in front of him right now pulling backwards at the same speed he's running towards it? Beub motion sound effects helps us know that Beubs are being nudged.
本当にヒーロー志望で遊泳来たの？
Nothing is wrong with that at all. I think pretty much everyone came to UA in order to become a hero. Not really sure why he's telling her in his memory to shut up, unless he's interpreting what she said as that he hasn't got what it takes to make it, but then the reply is still odd in itself. Talking fluently with your tongue hanging fully out of your mouth. To be fair, she could have just left the whip and ran him down.
いくらハンデがあってもかっちゃんがオールマイトに勝つなんて。
Go ahead, Bakugo fans, head down to the comment section to explain away this complete dick move. Can his stance here even be defended in some way? It still shocks me to this day that his behaviour isn't curbed or pointed out by teachers in any way. I will happily remove these 5 sins if it turns out in episode 25 someone speaks to him and tells him he can't fucking do shit like that.
最悪のチームワークだね。相手が誰だか分かってんのかい？
Okay, bitch, you can't say that, can you? Deku is trying to talk to him and he backhands the poor lad and she's all like, oh my god, these two just really don't get along. No, Bakugo doesn't get along with Deku. Don't try making it look like they're both somehow at bloody fault.
緑谷出久にとってオールマイトは神にも等しい。一方この子のことはよく知らないが。
I'll go ahead and sum him up for you then. He's a dick.
とりあえず逃げたい君にはこいつをプレゼントだ。
I love All Might to death, but you gotta admit that here he could have impaled Deku so easily it's insane. If he'd made one slightly wrong move, he'd have been in serious trouble. I'll give one sin here though for all of the future damage All Might is about to cause. What I don't want to do is start sinning what could have or should have caused broken bones and such, because let's face it, it's an anime and they're allowed a lot of leeway in regards to that even from me. Just like Deku himself said to me on Twitter, how come Bakugo's vomit is white when it first comes out of that stupid face of his but is yellow around his stupid mouth a little later on? Okay, so I may have added a few extra words there, but you get the point. All Might versus a bunch of fucking Pokemon. Deku making mention as to the cuteness of the escape gate. This scene could yet again so easily be taken out of context, it's insane!
あんたがそうか。写真で見てたが、生で見ると気色悪いな。
Glass houses!
だからヴィラン連合に入れてよ、トムラくん。
意味がわからん。破綻者か。
会話は一応成り立つ。
Being just able to hold a conversation for the most part, and yet previously a high school student, where I'm guessing they only accept you should you be able to actually talk? Those eyes. All I can say is, What? What the fuck?
まさかこのイカレ女を入れるんじゃねえよな。
おいおい。その破綻 JK すらできることがお前はできてな。
What, commit flashy crimes? The guy's still out there in the world doing crime and shit? What more do you want, Mr. Fussy Hands?
個性の差による多様な形態を数でカバーするだけじゃなく、ティーンからシニアまで。
This is awesome and all, but wouldn't it be catering to an extremely specific, well, person? Or are there more people with the same or very similar quirk to this dude?
とりあえずうち大きめのキャリーバッグ買わなきゃ。あら、では一緒に回りましょうか。
USB to juice.
だがその一方で、お前の思いとはおよそ程遠いところで、お前のシンパが生まれてるよ。何なんだ。
I'm not sure that you could argue that the one guy who specifically asked if the League of Villains has a just cause and then said he would follow Stain due to his ideals is thus not a follower of said ideals? Bad guy disappears into a crowd cliché.
うららかさんの通報により、ショッピングモールは一時的に閉鎖。
Random tree on the roof is extremely random.
サンサ、送迎の手配を。
は。
Trusting a cat enough to be a police officer and yet feeling the need to place a bell around his neck in case he decides to try and pounce on a bird en route to a home invasion. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the videos and had a good laugh. This series took around 120 hours to complete in its entirety for both the Sins and Wins videos, so if you did enjoy them, please show your appreciation with a simple like. In fact, it would be amazing if we could get this video to 5,000 likes in like 3 months' time. I would love that so much. Also, as always, leaving a comment and of course sharing on social media helps the channel massively. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next Everything Wrong With video.
Tossaの起点で仲間を脱出させたこと。
Get away from her, you bitch!
何がどうなってんの？
わかんねえけど、きっと。
サンサ、送迎の手配を。
は。
I thought I saw a ponytail. I did saw a ponytail.
俺と何が違うと思う？緑屋。
Thank you to the following patrons: Nathan Burr, Gabby Z, Vupu, Leon Lutger, Joaquin Jimenez Villaluenga, Vila Huerta, Manuel Meza, Josiah May, and to all of the other patrons supporting me. Thank you.
Wake up, it's fly.
Reach the wizard.
It's fly. Wake up,
Reach the wizard.
it's fly.